Good morning, vinyl freaks. It's me. It's Wolfie Rankin here, and I want to tell you some things that's gone on in my life recently, and also I want to show you some vinyl. Okay. First things first. I'm not doing the big production videos anymore because I'm doing other things, and I'm sort of more interested in doing that and Mixcloud is my thing at the moment. I'm doing podcasts and it's great to be a DJ again. It's really nice and I'm putting my heart and soul into that rather than videos, and I don't really want to be a TV person or anything like that. So, I've proven to myself that I can do a really nice video and that's good enough. So, so that's that. Secondly, what was I going to talk about? Oh, yes. I was thinking about getting solar power for a long time on this house, mainly because it would kill one of the bills that's getting quite expensive lately, is electricity. And I thought, I'm never really going to do this because solar panels cost an absolute fortune. And I was thinking that they were like $10,000 with installation on top of that. And I thought, no, and I don't have a lot of money. Uh, but last night I contacted a company, and the guy said, "Oh, what's your bill like?" And I said, "Well, it's $200 every time it turns up." And he said, "Oh, well, in that case, you need a 3 kilowatt system, and it'll cost you about 3,500." And I went, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, three and a half thousand." And Uh, and I went, hang on, wait a minute. What about installation? How much is that going to cost me? And he said, oh no, that's included in the purchase price. Sold. So I'm going solar. I'm going solar next week. I should have panels up on the roof. So um, all my stuff should be coming to you courtesy of clean solar light rather than dirty coal power. So, well, at least it's sort of going into the system, and I won't be paying bills, and I've sort of got a clean conscience because I'm a bit of a greenie. Actually, I'm a big bit of a greenie, and I don't like the idea of climate change and all that sort of stuff. And if I can do something about it, well, good. Um, Oh yeah, the other thing was at 1 o'clock this morning, Facebook killed my account because they didn't like my name. Because they got this name policy thing where you've got to have like your real name, and they looked at my name and they went, "I don't think that's your real name," so they axed it, which is really sad. But I'm trying to get it back. I do use Wolfie Rankin as an actual name. People send me mail um, to Wolfie Rankin, and they wanted a photo of proof. So I took a photo of the mail, and I thought, well, I don't really sign legal documents with it, but I could because apparently you can in Australia if you sign something, some sort of legal document, it'll be okay. Apparently, as long as you use that name regularly. Now I found some things. Um, First of all, that I found that a Commodore 128, a personal computer, this was before the Amiga came out. And I don't know why, but I kept that in pretty good nick. And yeah, I just thought you'd like that. You've probably seen one of those before. That is the computer that came out, yeah, before the Amiga, but after the Commodore 64. Yeah. Yeah, and I saw this too. This was rather neat. There was a shop that I used to go to called the Walkman Shop in which was in Melbourne, and of course they had all Walkmans in there. And this is a receipt for an AWA, a recording Walkman that I bought when it doesn't say the date, unfortunately. Oh, that's a problem. But $299 was paid, and I've still got it, and it works. It works really well. Um, So there's that. Now, you want to see some vinyl? Here's this one. This is really rather cool. I thought I'd have to have one of these. This is Huey Lewis and the News. It's called Hip to Be Square, which is a song you probably know really well. And the record is actually square, which is absolutely appropriate. Now, apparently these came as a promo, a set of 3, the same record, just in different colours. And I just thought, well, I just want the one. And I couldn't find the actual proper jacket with the 3 of them in. But I got one anyway. I think there was a red one. I think the other one's blue. So, Hip to Be Square. Then there's this, which is a beautiful little thing for fans. There's the ABBA picture disc, which has just come out recently with Waterloo on it. And I think you can probably still get these. And these are numbered. And on the back side it's got that. So it's a very nice little collector's thing. So I got that. I think I'm not exactly sure if I've shown you these things before or not, but just on the off chance that I haven't. Frank Zappa, I'm the Slime, and this is about media, and Murdoch's media particularly comes to mind when you play this record, and the lovely thing about it is it's a slime coloured record. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? When it said it was a slime coloured record, I thought, yeah, that sounds really cool. I like the sound of that. So it's got Montana on the back, single edit, and I'm the Slime, the single version. So there might be an album version that goes a bit longer. They brought out the one about the yellow snow, and I thought, oh, that's got to be on yellow vinyl. And you know what I'm like with coloured vinyl. And I thought to myself, well, I'll probably get that one. And it was on black vinyl. So I kind of went, no, that's a bit naff. And I didn't want it. Apparently naff means something in the gay community. I found out the gay friend heard me say it, and he said, did you know what that actually means? And I said, no. And not available for fucking or something like, pardon my French, but I think that's what it means. And this is, I didn't really plan on getting this, but I think you know that I've been collecting David Bowie picture discs, and there is another one out at the moment also that's a bit like this. So this is Diamond Dogs, and it's quite a nice photo. I quite like the photo alone, and Bowie on the back. And apparently this one's a bit dodgy. There's an error in the print, because apparently when you look at the photo there and you flip it, Bowie is supposed to be upright, and he's not. He's at an angle. And apparently that makes this one slightly rarer. But anyway, sounds like a bit of a wank to me. But that's what they said at the record shop. So these were supposed to be recalled or something. And, you know, when a record's supposed to be recalled, the record shop owner goes, bah! That's what you think. I'm going to put limited edition mucked up version, and then all the dummies will go out and buy it. And I wasn't going to buy it, and then I saw, you know, this was a mucked up version, and I just went, yeah, well, okay, fine. So I got that. And ladies and gents, that's really all I've got to show you. And the postie's just coming. I just heard him. He didn't give me anything. Oh, but he didn't give me any bills either, which is a relief. But anyway, yeah, next time you hear from me, I should be all solar. The video will be recorded in solar power. I'm really rather thrilled about that. Also, the other thing is I didn't get a lot of sleep. I didn't get any sleep last night. I was feeling pretty terrible about my Facebook thing, and I was feeling pretty excited about the solar thing, and my tummy wasn't too good, and I didn't sleep. And then about 7:15, the new neighbours started up with their power tools, and that was that. And I just got up and had breakfast. So anyway, ladies and gents, that's my update for today. And look, if you want to hear some good music, head over to my Mixcloud page and listen to some stuff. I don't just play one genre. I play all kinds of retro stuff. So usually 70s and 80s, mostly 80s, and comedy. So there's usually there's a serial that I'm playing called Captain Kremen, which is a sci-fi serial that goes for about 5 minutes. So it's done by Captain Kremen. Kenny Everett, who was an English DJ and very funny, very sort of early on in the 80s. And unfortunately, we lost him to AIDS not long ago. So, but he was a very funny guy, and yet very right wing, which is really odd. So I don't really see how his ideas go with that, because a lot of people go, "Oh, he was right wing." What? Yeah, he was very pro Margaret Thatcher. Very strange, very strange. And yet he's a guy who would quite happily get up in the morning and wear women's dresses. And you don't sort of know how one idea could coexist with another one, but there you go. And he was actually one reason that I wanted to get into radio, because if you listen to Captain Kremen, the amazing thing is, it sounds like there's a cast of about 10 or so, and it's actually his voice. All of the characters, it's just his voice. So it's quite amazing. Anyway, that's it for me. Take care, everyone. See you later.